This is my fermentation. This is my fermentation, baby. Well, it's the middle of January, and it's been 7 months since we started the strawberry wine. So today will be the finals in the series, bottling and corking the strawberry chocolate wine. But before we get to that, we're going to do a little magic trick. If you can look, you can find this on YouTube, but this is a little trick. I give my bottles away to friends, and occasionally they have a brain fart and they forget to bring a wine opener. So, or a bottle opener. And so what they do is they punch the cork down in. Now, there's a way to get this out that you won't believe. It's fairly easy, but it doesn't always work, as you'll see. So what you do is you get your average grocery bag, you get a plastic grocery bag. You keep the open end on that side, make a little cigar shape out of it, and you thread it in. You probably do this for drinks at the bar. You can convince a bartender to put a cork in it. Okay, pushing it in, trying to get it at least half the way in there. Okay, then you're going to have to shake the cork and try to get it so it's facing up and down. The next thing you're going to do, I'm going to turn it a little bit, try to get a little bit more in. Okay, next thing you're going to do is open up the bag, try to get it so you can blow it up, because that's what you're going to do. Make sure I shake that. Hold on. You've got to make sure that thing is sitting right. There. There we go. We're going to blow it up. When you got it blown up enough, you're going to give her one hard yank. Bingo! And there's your cork.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Cork's out. Little red face. But we got it out. We actually had to do this about 3 times because a bag broke once. We had a hole in the bag, so make sure you get a bag that doesn't have a hole in the bottom of it because the air leaks out. Alright, so the strawberry chocolate wine, it's been 7 months. The only thing that we haven't included on video was about 30 days ago. I sweetened it up. It was fairly dry, and strawberry wines or any kind of fruit-based wines other than maybe most grape wines need to be sweetened up a little bit, or they're very tart. It's like it would be like drinking a alcoholic version of Kool-Aid, unsugared Kool-Aid. So it's not real pleasant. It'll smell great, but it needs a little sweetening, in my opinion. I mean, other people, you can do what you want. So what we did was, I already got the siphon going, and what we're going to do is we have a bottling wand here that has a pressure release on the bottom. You notice that even though the siphon's already going, the wand will not activate until I put pressure on it at the bottom of the bottle. So we'll go ahead and start. You notice you can come in and see as we're filling up here. It's a nice clear bottle. Going to have about 36 or 37 or maybe even 38 bottles, because I've got a separate gallon. Oop. When we get close to the top, we lift up. And the great thing about this is when you pull it out, you'll have the exact headspace that you need for putting your cork in. And then you'll move on to the next bottle, and so on and so forth. So the next thing we'll do will be the corking. I'll get through with these 36 or 38 bottles, and then I'll show you as far as dealing with the corker. See you later. Bottling we finished the bottling, and as you can see, we had the 6-gallon carboy and a 1 gallon, little over 1 gallon, metric, and we ended up with about 38 bottles and a little bit extra. And once again, this is the strawberry chocolate wine, where I added a little bit of Dutch cocoa. Like I said, go back to the original videos if you see what I added. You can really pick up the strawberry and a little bit of the cocoa. It's not real heavy like the kind you buy in the store that has chocolate to it. This isn't some syrupy kind of wine, but it is sweet. It's not real high alcohol. It's only about, I would say 10%, if I remember right, 10% alcohol. And now we're gonna cork them up. I use all kind of corks, basically whatever's on sale. I try to go for 1.5 inch. 9 is the size that I use. It'll fit almost everything. If you've got a handheld corker, you might want to go with an 8 because it's easier to get in the bottle. I like 9 by 1.5 because they go deep and they'll seal up real well. My wife bought me this wonderful Portuguese floor corker not too long ago, a little over 1.5 years ago, and it makes bottling a whole lot and corking a whole lot more fun. All you do is you put the cork in there. It's like you're loading a gun. You put the bottle in there so it plants firmly. You grab your handle, and I don't know if you want to come up close here, and you can show how it cinches around the cork. As I pull, it closes around the cork and squeezes it tight. As you're plunging down, you plunge down, and you're good. You adjust this little knob here based on how deep you want the cork to go. Then you pull it out, and you see right there, it's all cork. I like it just a little bit inside the bottle so there's nothing hanging out. So the cork's just a little bit in. It's all a personal preference, but that's the way I like it. We can go ahead and do the rest, but this makes it very simple to use. It's not rocket science, that's for sure. Like I said, it's more like loading a gun than loading anything. This is a Noma cork, which is a synthetic, as opposed to the last one. Put it in, and it's corked. And that'll conclude our strawberry wine. Cheers, that's about all I got to say, and we'll see you in the next video. Facing down, and then you're going to blow up the bag. What's left of the bag outside. Well, you want to make sure that cork is facing the right way. Once it's blown up, you're going to turn it out with one big jerk. You're going to pull it out.